Hey Aries, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to the Treehouse today for your love message. We are getting love messages for October 2023. And if you've never been to my channel before, I really appreciate you stopping by. I offer this to everybody. If you'd like for me to pray for you, send you my good energy, say hi in the comment section below. And that way I've got something legitimate that represents you that I can focus on, even if it's an emoji, you know. And it's also something that other people can focus on because we're all spiritual equals here. We can pray for one another. I seal this space with my good intention that it is safe for everybody, and let's get started. So what does Tarot want our Aries to know? We'll be getting advice at the very end of the reading, so make sure you stick around for that part because that's important. It's really helpful. We won't force anything. We only take the cards that want to have a conversation with us and fly out. And if they fly out in reverse, then we read them that way. Wow, you got a waterfall of cards. Now, the last message for Aries was hard, and it's not going to resonate for everybody. So, you know, only listen to yourself as your guide. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Check out your moon or your rising. That's helpful. But I'm going to be always very honest with you. We have Queen of Wands as your first card. Now, this represents fire energy. It could definitely be yours. It could also be a Sagittarius or a Leo if they are in your life. But let me describe them for you. This is somebody who's very strong and they're confident. Even when they don't feel confident inside, they can appear as very confident. They like nice things. They can be extroverted. If they're introverted, then they have probably their rising in an introverted sign. But if they're introverted, then they're usually, once you get to know them, they're very bold and confident with their actions and their decisions. And they're enthusiastic. They love inspiration. They love that spark of life, and they like to inspire others. So that's my description of them, okay? I'm going to get some clarity on these other ones. Something that's been overburdening you is being addressed right here in this reading, Aries, and I want to know why. Something that maybe it went on for a while, and all the while it was kind of pulling at your life force. It was kind of, it felt like maybe no end in sight, and finally it's calling your attention to it. And this is Eight of Pentacles. Yep, a decision needs to be made. Something is not perhaps going to turn around and change the way you would like it. And this has to do with Four of Wands talks about our living situations, our stability. It could even be talking about those relationships that make us feel stable if it's not an actual place. And so this has a very positive message hidden in it, is because this is ripping off the Band-Aid. Basically, it's something that you were turning, maybe it was too big. You all have your own reasons. Maybe it was just overwhelming, but the amount of energy that it was sapping from you was affecting your life force. It was affecting that part of you that you love and the part of you that everybody else loves, which is that self-assuredness, which is that enthusiasm and that confidence. And this has been taking energy. It's been like a slow drain. And so it needs to be addressed. And how is that going to be addressed? Well, you have a decision to make around your stability here. Two of Swords. And then we have the Death card. This does represent Scorpio energy. It also talks about a natural ending, like this cycle of life has ended, but it naturally. And with every Death card is actually a hidden rebirth, meaning this is meaning that you got to make space for new people and new things, a new relationship to come through, possibly for some of you, a new living situation for some of you. These things are knocking at the door. And while you can't hear that knock physically, technically, the knock feels like your energy disappearing. So you're throwing yourself a life raft, okay? The Death card, what does Tarot want us to know about the Death card? Ooh, oh yes. You're going to have decisions immediately. Remember when I said the Death card has a hidden rebirth meaning? Well, there's going to be a variety of options all of a sudden, but one person is taking bold action. Somebody who might be another fire sign is bursting through to make an offer, They're very brave and confident and high energy. You've got some people's attentions. There's a King of Pentacles, possibly an earth sign coming through. This is somebody who's probably rich, probably has a lot of money, probably very self-reliant, and has maybe a fascination with making money, working to afford the nice things in life. And they have a natural confidence energy. They have a big boss energy. They can also be, and very professional, the ability to be very professional, make smart investments. They're very practical though. They're not so much in their emotions. They're not so excitable as a Wands energy. What else do we have in this death card? I feel like this is reciprocity. This is awesome. This is like equal give and take. This is also generosity, maybe getting gifts, getting attention. And then we have the Tower card, something completely shaking things up that you don't expect, something out of your control. What is this Tower card? Nine of Wands. Tell me what this Tower card is. Seven of Wands. That's all Seven of Wands. Getting unstuck. You know what this feels like, you guys, is that little voice inside isn't always enough. It's like you need to see for yourself the effects of, at first, not listening to that voice. I say at first because you do. But all of you have, like I said, different scenarios, and all of you guys held on to this situation for your own reasons. But you needed to see in real time what it was taking from you in order to close a chapter and make a decision around something that provided at one point a lot of security. As soon as you close it, you have all these options, but all that glitters is not gold. And that's a really important message to keep in mind with the Seven of Cups. In each one of those cups is a gift. And if you look closely, there's gold in some of them. And if you look closer, you'll see that some of them have serpents. You will have people coming into your life as soon as you close this chapter, because the hidden meaning in the death card is rebirth. And with rebirth are all sorts of opportunities, new people, new relationships, fresh things. So it's very important moving forward as you create your future to pay attention to that energy level, right? Because that was the knock on the door. That was your indicator. That is your fuel light that tells you if you're running out. If you're running out, change direction. I wish that was real with our cars in real life. Like, oh, all I have to do is go north for a while and it naturally gasses up. But in this analogy, that's real. So if you are starting to, it's interesting because your reading is like, oh yeah, you make this decision and you move forward. And that's not what your reading is about, actually. Your reading is only partially about that. The next part of your reading is, hey, this all happened for a reason. It's so that you pay attention to that gaslight, that energy level. When your energy level is being pulled down, stay away from that person. You don't need the physical proof. You already learned that lesson. Now you know it's real. But I'm going to stop being Miss Bossy Pants, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to ask Tarot to be a Bossy Pants. What advice from Tarot for Aries in love and relationships for October does Tarot have? Hermit, going inward, following that lantern, getting one with that. What's your own sage advice? It's a big intuition card. The Hermit and the High Priestess. The Death card. Again, death is a rebirth. All you have to do is pay attention. This is like a voice has gotten too loud. You can't quiet it any longer. But it's like ripping off the Band-Aid is actually not that big of a deal. It's all the buildup. The buildup is what's exhausting you. But you're sticking by your guns. Stick by your guns. Look up Seven of Wands. Google that. It's all about, in the face of doubt, whether it's somebody else's doubt or your own, standing by what you believe, standing by what you're seeing and what you're hearing and what you're feeling. And this is this will bring you to justice. Justice is about fairness and about balance. If you are going through anything legal, this ends up working out for you really well. So it's all about go inside, be real with what's there. There's an ending, okay? A shift is happening. Letting something come to an end like a season, and then all these other options. But you know what? All you have to do is stand by your guns. Listen to that voice that you heard when you're in the hermit energy. And it's going to shift everything into balance. All right, you guys. I adore you. And I will see you very soon. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Talk to you soon.